Something just clicked to me right now. Something I did not expect to come out of my mouth, which is my goal this month further is to be a good person. And I do not mean that I was a bad person. Rather, I want to be just a simple good person, because I could actually choose a dark path, but I didn't, and I won't. Instead, I just chose to be free. The skills in my life, they weren't balanced, and even up until now, they aren't balanced. My teachers, I know they will be proud of me, because I could actually just turn into a hard shell, almost like a callous, or just a cold person. And I know that I almost turned to be one of those, because it's easier to be vengeful. It's easier to hold into anger because of the ego, to hold of vengeance for the sake of the story, which is the same for ego, right? But I chose the opposite path. Instead, I chose the opposite of hard. I chose to be free. And it's not even something that they would say soft, that I am a soft person, because I am still a tough person. I just chose to be free from all of the feelings that are not serving my freedom, because my brain deserves to be free, my emotion deserves to be free. I remember myself, I am just a child. I was just a child. And it actually helps me to be free from all of the darkness when I think about myself being a child, because I was just a child. I was once a child, and I didn't know what the world is. I didn't know how. But guess what? I am still a child now, and I don't know the world. I don't know what life is. Why would I be hard on myself? And it's not even about forgiving people or giving a chance to other people, rather giving myself a chance to breathe free. And I don't want this to be something that you will take advice from, because I am not a coach. First of all, I do not believe that people should take advice from other people, because we experience different things and we have different developments in life. And so whatever I say in here should not be taken as an advice, because this is my life, and this will only apply to my life and not yours. Okay? Yeah. This is just my projection. This is not about your life. Huwag kang umiksena dyan. This is not about you. This is me. This is my life. So everything that comes out of my mouth is for myself. Don't take it as an advice. Don't take it as an advice. This is not for you. It is dangerous when you take an advice from someone else. Someone else's life. It's not going to apply to you. Notice this, how many life coach you have listened in the podcast or YouTube channel. Where are you now? Exactly. I mean, give me a ratio here. Let's create a study before. Let's create a thesis paper. Anyway, the point is, yeah, I should not be taking advice from anybody else. This is just about me. And I just feel like that this way, from this process, I am becoming my greatest gift. That's the best gift I can give to myself. Being free from my own ego. Being free from who I am, what I am, from all the titles, from all the people who tried to hurt me. They're not important. And I do not feel like it is something that is actually, you can say, alchemized, because it's not a transmutation, rather a choice of being, a choice of being aware of your choices. So it's like being aware of your thinking process, right? Or being aware of thinking, or thinking about thinking. If you're not thinking about your thinking well, are you actually living life? That's another philosophy, but because I feel like I am giving this as a gift to myself and to my life, I feel like the world is also rewarding me of something, a gift. And it's always like that, because your heart is open. When your heart is open, meaning you are ready to receive anything, any good things. And I really do believe in this, that if you're a good person, you're good in life. Like, maybe now life is really hard on you and you don't understand why I'm a good person, why this always happened to me, and there's a difference between being a good person as performative, like you're just performing as a good person, rather living as a good person because that's what you deserve for yourself. You deserve to be a good person for yourself, not for other people. You know what I mean? Also, I can think of I always think about my parents whenever I want to become vengeful, or I want to take a revenge upon anything, any circumstances, anybody else. I repeat, I repeat the images of my parents in my head. My mom's favorite statement she's been teaching us, which is, even if other people hurt you so bad, just let them, because they're just human and I am human too, which means uh, I could be a hurtful person as well, like hurt people, right? But I didn't choose that, rather choosing to be a good person, because just because you're only human and you're doing it for yourself, not for anybody else. It's not even about forgiving, because I do not also believe in that. I In my own philosophy, okay, forgiveness is in favor of the guilt, so that when you tell them that you forgive them, they will feel good about themselves, but it is not for you. Okay, there's no such thing as forgiveness. It is created by hurt people that hurt people. Patriarchy. Char. Ayoko lumusong sa ganyang topic, because that's a very deep topic. Religion. Ano pa ba? Ano pa ba ang mga nagpapasimuno ng forgiveness? Anyway, yeah, I just like let go, like, okay, brush off. Okay, that's not serving me, okay? I'm still happy. That's not my life. This is my life. Like, oh my god, the dog is howling and I am insecure. What time is it? It's 2:30 a.m. Are there people outside? Should I go in? What the fuck? That scared me. And you know what? I want to add that becoming a gift to myself actually saves a lot of people, because I could actually tear down someone's career, or I could tear down people that destroyed me. I could tear down a company. Okay? Prestigious company, and I didn't choose to do that. So I feel like my actions being a gift to myself also becomes a gift to other people. And it's not even about that alone. I really do feel like that whenever I enter into people's lives, that is why I am very selective to my surroundings, to my environment, because I know that I bring greatness, that I bring luck, miracle into the table. I would be able to connect you to any sort of magic in this world that is just beyond. But also I distance myself to people who have hurt me, so that can be their greatest gift. Otherwise, it will not be will not be good. It will not be good to them and to me. If I will choose darkness and to be hard and to be cold and be a callous. Yeah. I'm just changing goals right now because I remember myself when I was like new to Dubai. My goals were about my career. Career. Guess what? My career has drowned me. And this is just me making up for myself for, I'm not a perfect person. I I'm not a perfect person to myself back then, especially back then. Um, I went through my own darkness as well, but I'm glad that I did not share that darkness to anybody else, just to avoid the hurting people. Yeah. You know what I feel? I feel like it is only me and God in this world, and the rest in my environments are gifts. They're gifts to me. My friends are gifts to me. My parents are gifts to me. My daughter, this chair, this camera, the people who are watching me. These are all gifts to me. It's just me and God. The rest are gifts. This chair, this house, this hotel, Sikihor, it's a gift to me. Yeah, that's how I see it. Honestly, everything is just beautiful. I know I speak like this, but most people that I connected with, like for example, my friends in the office, like when they start to know me and me sharing about myself, they they would tell me that I do not look like what I went through. And I'd say, really? Really? Maybe I really just have a positive parents. But when I tell my story, it was a lot of darkness because I was just a kid. And yeah, maybe my coping mechanism is not to really look like what I went through. Or because I just used to live free. There was a point in life where I was just tired. I was just tired. Like, I was tired of this. I remember telling myself, I'm tired of this. This is all useless, but it will only be useless when you want it to be useless, when you don't want things to work in your favor, when you don't let go solution is to be free, to free your mind, to free your soul, so that you'll feel light inside. you know it was difficult as well for me to get over things, to but because I am dedicated to be better every single day. And now I have just reached to a point that, you know what? I don't want to chase my careers anymore. I don't, I don't care. I don't care about a freaking career in Dubai. Okay? That place is so dusty anyway. Look at the Philippines. So beautiful. And a lot of beautiful people, a lot of kind people that will not hurt you. Like, my god, I cannot. Crazy, really. I'm so sleepy. Sorry, I'm stopping the video every now and then because I'm actually doing my journal. I'm writing down my thoughts, you know. I just remember, since I'm already talking about my parents, I want to share that I will actually be sharing my family here in my future videos to make. I will be going back home. I'm just insecure now because my best friend is celebrating her birthday here, but after this I'll be flying back home and I'll be spending my time with my family. I will be introducing them here, and I hope that you will not judge them. Please, they are kind people. They don't want your money. They do not want your money. And trust me, if they want money, they already get that, okay? They don't. They just want a simple life. They are happy in what they have. And I don't want people to come in here and judge them just because of how they live or how they look. Judge me if you can, not my parents. Please, not my parents. Anyone that will judge my parents, I will literally block you. You are an evil person. You're just a demon. You do not deserve to be in my space. You know, in my past, I also have seasons that I am not always this way. Because, no, this is not. It didn't just, it was not a switch like that to be this way. I went through a lot of my own self-studying, self-discovering, and discovering my undiscovered self. Being aware of my freedom. What is freedom for me? How does freedom feels? I'm not always this way. I'm just returning the gift to myself, which is to be a gift. If I become a gift to myself, I also become a gift to my environment, to other people. I could choose a path, you know, to harden myself and be cold, but I did not choose to be a callous. I don't want to. That's ugly. Just want to be bouncy, you know. When a thing touch on me, it's just bounce. bounce, bounce, bounce. It doesn't pass through me. At the same time, bouncing will not break other people, you know. For example, this is you trying to hurt me, right? You're just going to bounce. If I am a hard shell, you drop on me, you will break because I am hard. And this, a hardened heart is hurt, came from a hurtful situation, right? And so when you land on me, then that's why they call it hurt people hurt people. I really need to go to sleep. What time is it? What time is it? It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. now. I still need to wash my makeup. I'm being wary of my surroundings because the dogs were. You know what? The travel vlogs are just complicated to do compared to when you're just speaking like this. One edit, you're done. Travel vlog, you have to put an effort for it to be cinematic or whatever vibe you want to bring on the table. Good night. Matulog na nga ako. Anyway, I want to make another journal tomorrow. And thank you for this book. Thank you for this notebook. Someone gave it to me. Thank you so much. I really like notebooks. So let me go inside, clean myself, and go to bed. Okay. Actually, where's my light? My light is also dying. Actually, do you really want to be remembered as someone worst in this world? Someone rude, someone dishonest and loyal? Like, really? You choose to be remembered as such? And because that's not something that, I used to, but you can use that thought. That's not a that's not an ideology that I use, but you can use that as well. Like, do I really, like you ask yourself, do I really want to be remembered as a worse person? Diba? I want to remember to myself that at least after all I've went through, I did not choose to be in the dark, I did not choose to reflect my wounds and be wounded for the rest of my life. I want to remember myself that way. And again, I always say this. I'm glad that I'm not doing it for other people. I'm not doing this for other people. I'm not doing this for my daughter, for my parents. I'm doing this for me because it feels good to me. I feel good when I think that way, when I act that way. I feel good. Okay, akala ko ba matutulog na ako? Ano ba yan? Daming dinadagdag. God! There is a prom! Are you kidding me? Oh my god! There is a crab! A crab walking! There is a crab! Where did it go? Ayun no? Oh. Presko, lumalakad yung crab. Hindi ko yan uhulihin ah. Masarap kang kainin pero hindi kita uhulihin. You are free. Presko, bigla na lang. Nalakad dun sa pasyo. Kala ko daga. Kala ko talaga daga. Ayun na siya, sa lalabas na siya. O, nasa gate na siya. Ayun. Ang liit-liit. Kung ano na pa naabutan ko tuloy na pangyayari. Yung aso. May aso pa dito sa gilid oh. Like, ayaw niya umalis. Andyan lang siya. Wala yan siya kanina ha. Pero pag tuwing dumadating kami somewhere, bumabalik, sinasalubong niya kami. Siguro meron siyang ka-close dito, yung aso na yan before. Na nakatira here. Tapos parang gusto niya pumasok sa loob. Tapos parang umiyak pa siya kanina. Sinasalubong niya kami sa gate. Like, dito pagpasok namin sa gate, nasalubong niya kami, galing siya dun. Salubong niya kami, tapos dyan na siya. Hindi siya maalis, dyan lang siya. Ang lobat naman, namatay na yung tablet ko, pati yung phone ko. Lobat na silang lahat, matulog na daw ako. Sige na nga, bye-bye na. Bye-bye. Good night.